Backpackers. I'm here at school. I'm wishing you were here. I really miss you. So we'll start with the good morning song. Hello, Alex. How are you? I really do miss you. Hello, Flynn. How are you? I really do miss you. Hello, Leah. How are you? I really do miss you. Hello, Kai. How are you? I really do miss you. Hello, Katie. How are you? I really do miss you. Hello, Morgan. How are you? I really do miss you. Hello, Nora Jo. How are you? I really do miss you. Hello, Parker. How are you? I really do miss you. Hello, PJ. How are you? I really do miss you. Hello, Sienna. How are you? I really do miss you. Hello, Backpackers. I really do miss you. Good morning, Backpackers. Let's start with a prayer of the day. 5 fingers here, 5 fingers there. Put them together. Dear Lord, thank you for this beautiful day, and thank you for taking care of all my friends and family. And I hope you are finding things to keep busy. If you would like to add anything else to the prayer, please do so. Amen. Now it's time to do the days of the week. Today we're going to do kick, kick. So follow with me. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Days of the week, kick, kick. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, kick, kick. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, kick, kick. Yesterday was Sunday, today is Monday. And then it's followed by Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Okay, today we're going to talk about seeds. Seeds live in the desert, they live in the mountains, they live in the jungle, and they also live under the sea. That's where plants grow. And to have plants, you need seeds. You can find seeds in fruit. Sometimes they come out of mushrooms, and they're called spores. They are sometimes in leaves, and also they come out of flowers. And I'll show you some seeds today from flowers. So some of the seeds we find are inside fruit. And in here you can see the apple seeds. They're right here, they're black. And you can let those dry and then plant them and eventually get a apple tree. Now, this is a geranium that I got from my garden, and they have very, very tiny black seeds, and they come from inside the petals. And if I shake them, sometimes they come off. Well, let's see. I don't know if you can see that, but there's very tiny little seeds right there. Can you see that? Okay. So today, we are going to go to the garden and plant some of my favorite flowers. They are cosmos. But before we go out, I want to show you something else. And this is parts of a flower. So as we know, these are the roots. This is the stem. These are the leaves. And right here is a little bud, and that's when a new flower is starting to grow. This here is the flower. And inside, these are the petals. And inside, there is, it's either called the stamen or the anthers. And that's where some of the seeds come out. Wow, look at our box. There's a lot of weeds. We haven't been out here, so I'm going to pull some of the weeds so I can know where we're putting our flowers. Can you hear the birds out here? Oh, look, there's a carrot growing. Should we leave the carrot? I think we'll leave the carrot. So one of the tools that I think it's really cool when you plant is a pencil. I'm going to smooth that out a little bit so I can see my holes. Ooh, now you won't. So these are cosmos, and these are one of my favorite flowers that grow in the springtime or in the summer. They grow actually all summer long at my house. So I want to show you what they look like. They're not round, they're actually long. Can we see those? They look like tiny little worms. So I'm going to plant a few here in our garden so when we come back, maybe we'll have pretty flowers growing. So what I like to do, I think the easiest way to make a hole for a seed is to get a pencil and you stick a hole in the ground. And thanks to this rain we've had, the soil is nice and beautifully wet. Okay, so I'm going to stick a seed in my hole that I made with the pencil. And we know that seeds need soil to grow. So we're putting the soil in, and then we'll cover our little holes. I'm going to put little pebbles right next to where I planted the seeds so I know where to water. Okay. Wow, look at our box. There's a lot of weeds. We haven't been out here, so I'm going to pull some of the weeds so I can know where we're putting our flowers. Can you hear the birds out here? Oh, look, there's a carrot growing. Should we leave the carrot? I think we'll leave the carrot. So one of the tools that I think it's really cool when you plant is a pencil. I'm going to smooth that out a little bit so I can see my holes. Ooh, now you won't. So these are cosmos, and these are one of my favorite flowers that grow in the springtime or in the summer. They grow actually all summer long at my house. So I want to show you what they look like. They're not round, they're actually long. Can we see those? They look like tiny little worms. So I'm going to plant a few here in our garden so when we come back, maybe we'll have pretty flowers growing. So what I like to do, I think the easiest way to make a hole for a seed is to get a pencil and you stick a hole in the ground. And thanks to this rain we've had, the soil is nice and beautifully wet. Okay, so I'm going to stick a seed in my hole that I made with the pencil. And we know that seeds need soil to grow. So we're putting the soil in, and then we'll cover our little holes. I'm going to put little pebbles right next to where I planted the seeds so I know where to water. Okay, so now we're going to add our water. Okay, pull this weed out before it gets any bigger. And let's walk walk over to the compost and we can add these weeds in. Let me pull this one out. Oh, this is a big one. We always want to get the weeds out before they get too big. Oh my goodness, look at all these seeds. Do you remember when we threw the pumpkins in here? They are starting to grow. Do you think we'll have pumpkins inside our compost? Oh my, this is pretty cool. Look at all these pumpkins. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. We have 23 vines of pumpkins growing. Okay, let's cover it up. And let's go back inside and we can check on our seed experiment to see what's happening there. Let's check on our seeds to see what has happened. 1 week has gone by. 1 week is 7 days. I'm gently going to take it out. Let's see here. Well, oh look, I don't want to touch it because I don't want to interfere its growth. But this bean is starting to sprout. The casing or the shell is starting to pop open and soon it'll peel. The little black bean is very mushy, but it hasn't changed much. So I'm going to put it back really gently. The paper towel is still damp, so I'm not going to add any more water. But if it starts to dry, I'll need to add more water. So I'll put it back up here. And I wanted to show you that to your moms on her email, I'm going to send her a picture of parts of a plant. So it has the roots, it has the stem, it has the leaf and the flower, and then the fruit. I forgot to tell you about the fruit. The fruit is usually where the flower will bloom from, right before it becomes a bud. It's usually at the base or the bottom of the flower. And some seeds come from the fruit, so it's right there. So you can look at that and color it at home if you'd like. I'm going to teach you a new song, and it's about planting seeds. And it goes like this. You'll need your hand, so you'll need your hand like this, and we will pretend that this is the ground, and we'll pretend we're putting a seed, and it goes like this. The farmer plants a seed, the farmer plants a seed. Hi-ho, a cheerio, the farmer plants a seed. And then we cover it up with dirt. And now we're going to pretend that this hand is rain. The rain falls on the seed, the rain falls on the seed. Hi-ho, a cheerio, the rain falls on the seed. And then Her hand is going to become the sun. The sun begins to shine. The sun begins to shine. Hi-ho, cheerio, the sun begins to shine. And then guess what happens? The plant begins to grow. The plant begins to grow. Hi-ho, cheerio, the plant begins to grow. And then the plant's growing. And now we're going to put our fingers together like this and pretend that that is the bud of the flower growing. The bud begins to open. The bud begins to open. Hi-ho, cheerio, the bud begins to open. And now look, we have a flower. The flower smiles at me, the flower smiles at me. Hi-ho, cheerio, the flower smiles at me. Now we will do zoophonics, and you follow along with me. Alligator is the letter A. Bubba Bear is the letter B. Katina Cat is the letter C. Dee Deer is the letter D. Ellie Elephant is the letter E. Francie Fish is the letter F. Gordo Gorilla is the letter G. Honey Horse is the letter H. Any Inchworm is the letter I. Jerry Jellyfish is the letter J. Ko Kangaroo is the letter K. Everyone's favorite. Get ready. Lizzie Lizard is the letter L. Missy Mouse is the letter M. Nigel Night Owl is the letter N. Olive Octopus is the letter O. Pee-wee Penguin is the letter P. Quinny Quail is the letter Q. Robbie Rabbit is the letter R. Sammy Snake is the letter S. Timmy Tiger is the letter T. Umbrella Bird is the letter U. Vincent the Vampire Bat is the letter V. And remember that your lower lip tickles when you say it. Willie Weasel is the letter W. Xavier Fox is the letter X. Yancy Yak is the letter Y. And Zeke the Zebra is the letter Z. Remember, Zeke waited all the way to the end and he fell asleep and said Zzz. The letter of the week today is F. Can you look around your house and find something that starts with the letter F? I'm looking around our classroom and I see the fan. Let's see. There's the fan. And that begins with the letter F. This is the dandelion seed. Can you see the picture of the dandelion there? And it was written by Joseph Anthony. He wrote the words. And the illustrator is Chris Arbo, and she drew the pictures. It was autumn in the garden. All the flowers had dried and dropped their seeds. The seeds are way down at the bottom. Only one seed was left, a little dandelion seed who was afraid to let go. Oh, look, she's clinging on. But the winter wind began to blow. The stronger the wind blew, the tighter the seed hung on until it fell to the wind blowing right through it. Oh, look, the illustrator drew the seed bending. Then the seed left the garden behind. It became part of the wind and was carried away. Oh, look, there it goes. Oh, look, it's starting to get night. The world was bigger than the seed ever imagined. It was also more frightening. Oh no, look, it landed on a moving car. And it was more lonely. It flew all into the city. There it goes. And more beautiful. Oh, look at that beautiful ocean. There it is. The more the seed saw, the smaller it felt. Oh, look, this looks like here where we live. There's the ocean and the hills and the ranches and the cows. And there it goes, flying through. It wondered where it belonged. Oh, there it is, very close to the cow. The seed landed when the snow began to fall. It listened in the silence as peace covered it like a blanket. So now there it is, and it's starting to get covered in the snow. And it snowed, and it snowed, and you can't even see it in the snow. Finally, spring came. Sunshine warmed the air and the soil, and the little seed began to grow tiny leaves and roots. Oh, look, there it is. It's poking out. Its leaves spread wide to gather sunlight. See it right here? Its roots reach deep to drink the fresh rain. Oh, there it is. It's getting bigger too. Soon the seed flowered into the bright, delicate dandelion it was meant to be. Oh, look, the flowers came out. It shared its green leaves with deer and rabbits. See the rabbits and the deer? They come to eat the dandelion leaves. It gave sweet nectar to bees and butterflies. Then, almost overnight, the life that began as one little dandelion seed ripened into many. They became part of the wind and were carried away. Oh, there they all go. All except for one. Don't be afraid, whispered the dandelion. The wind and the sun and the rain will take care of you. Let go and you will see. You will see. So if you see a dandelion, make sure to blow on it to help those seeds grow. And did you know that Cotton Rainbow loves dandelion leaves? So I pull them out of my garden and I give them to him, and he's pretty happy. And now it's time for us to sing the goodbye song. Goodbye, Alex. Goodbye, Flynn. Goodbye, Leah. We'll see you again real soon. Goodbye, Kai. Goodbye, Katie. Goodbye, Morgan. We'll see you again real soon. Goodbye, Nora Joe. Goodbye, Parker. Goodbye, PJ. We'll see you again real soon. Goodbye, Sienna. Goodbye, backpackers. Goodbye, everyone.